we're back. We're gonna do the Sammy mission here. Last chapter we met Lash. He was in the background storytelling. She helped Black to build the Black Cannon. She's a bit of a mad scientist. And yeah. Enemies at sea and on land, outwit them and capture the HQ. According to our intel, it's just a little further ahead. Sammy, how sure are you about this information's accuracy? It seems odd that Flack would be out here rusting his troops. I know, but do you really think Flack's capable of setting a trap? Well, since you put it that way. Lash out. That's a good name. You're right, Flack didn't set a trap for you, I did. Flack doesn't have a cunning bone in his body. Who's that, a little girl? Black Hole CO, perhaps. Hee hee. You got it, my name's Lash. Nice to meet ya. Would you like to play with me? What do you say, Grandma? I do believe I'm being taunted. Sammy, bring her to me. Alive. Okay. Day one. Look at this terrain. I think we'll need some naval units here. See that base up here? Nothing we can do to keep it from the enemy. But if we ignore it, they'll use it to deploy ground units after ground unit. It means there's only one way for us to proceed. We have to get to that island, capture the enemy HQ. Kinda. Yes, ma'am. If victory relies on capturing, I am the right CO for the job. As well as you should be. You're quite skilled at securing properties. Excuse me. It goes for T-copters, and this lander as well. I'm sure you'll be able to handle all transports with ease. First, let's try to get that T-copter out of trouble. So they're going to teach us that we can put the T-copter into the... If it goes to sea, it'll become vulnerable to that cruiser. Both of these units can fire directly on air units. If that T-copter gets hit, it doesn't stand a chance. Now, we could rely on its movement range to flee, but there's another way to keep it safe. How? Easy. Cruisers can carry up to 2 battle copters or transport copters. As long as the cruiser's safe, so are its passengers. As luck would have it, you have a cruiser under your command. Why don't you try it out? So we're just going to load this baby right into here. Load. He's ready for battle. Hey, let's take a look at the cruiser you've selected. A direct combat unit, but it can only fire on certain units. It can only attack air units and subs. I believe it can reach the enemy sub from here, so go ahead and attack. Go up here, and we're gonna do 8 damage to the submarine. Leave him at 2. Alright, and next things next, we're gonna use this battleship. It's an indirect combat naval unit. It can fire on both ground and naval units. It also has the largest range fire of all indirect combat units. It should be able to reach that rocket unit from its current location. Give it a try. So we'll fire directly onto this rocket and cripple it down to 2 HP. Okay. Next is this submarine. We want to keep it away from the cruiser because it'll decimate this tank. So we're just going to dive this. You've selected a sub. Subs are direct combat units. Subs can fire on all naval units, including the cruiser above. However, they're rather ineffective versus cruisers, so don't expect too much. Subs also have the ability to dive under the surface of the sea. Dive? That means they can be attacked while submerged, right? That's half true. It can only be fired upon by most units. It can't be fired upon by most units while submerged. However, other subs and cruisers can attack them at any time. As you know, when naval units run out of fuel, they sink. Submerged subs use a lot more fuel. In fact, they use 5 units per day. If in danger, select Rise to Surface and head to port. When there are no ports here, so use APCs to refuel. Yes, ma'am. We're just going to move them up a couple spaces, and then I'm going to dive. Not really anything they can do because they'll have to spot the sub and then attack it. And with me blocked this sub from entering this area, They can't do both. So, I guess we can kind of do what the computer wants us to do, which is load up a mechanized unit, and I'm gonna load up this tank, and we're gonna ship off here in just a second. I do want to try to push far forward with my units as I can. I also want to use this APC. So we'll load up the APC, we'll push you up to here. This other tank I'm going to have to go the other way with. So we'll go to here. You'll move 2 spaces. And then I will send you off to sea. What we have here is a lander. Transport troops in the exact same way as PCs do. It also restricted to dropping units on terrain whose units can traverse it. It's unique in that it can carry 2 ground units at once. On this map, the only place it can drop troops is on shoals. It can normally use ports as well, but since there are no ports here, under these conditions the lander is a unit I just can't do without. I agree. You must be careful to keep it from being fired upon. So there's not anything that can really fire upon it anymore. Certainly the rocket unit can do some damage to it, but not nearly enough to take it out. The submarine's blocked here, and then this unit cannot attack. So we'll end turn. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something to tell you. You know I didn't lead you all the way out here for nothing. Day 7, Flak brings his troops, and we're gonna pinch you like a bug. What? Yep, you're running out of time. Tee-hee. Well, isn't that an unpleasant surprise? This black hole CO has a brain. Okay, Sammy. You heard her. Flak and his goons are closing in. We have to clear this map within 7 days. Here's your chance to prove your rep for surprising the foe. The foe is undeserved. Or is deserved. Yes, ma'am. I'll give it my best shot. Okay, so he's gonna start capturing. That guy's gonna capture. He's gonna take a little bit of damage here. Oop, 1 damage. Those guys are gonna move away. Alright. Day 2, let me tell you a bit more about these naval units. At the beginning of each day, the naval unit burns 2 fuel. If the fuel supply runs out, they sink and vanish. To refuel, place a naval unit in ports or move them next to APC. Understood. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest of this battle up to you. Good luck. I don't do anything here. Could unload here. Not a smart move though. So what we'll do is we will fire upon the submarine. We'll fire upon the what do you call them, missiles? The rockets. We'll move the submarine into the bay, and then no, I can't move it into the bay, so I'll just leave it where it's at. I want to bring you up here and drop off my infantry unit, but I don't think that's a smart idea as is. So what we're going to do here, oh, 3, that's not good enough. There. I'm going to put you here. We're going to move you as far as you'll go. You can move 1 space. Move here. Okay. What I'll do is I will drop off the tank on this side. Poopy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do anything with him, otherwise he'll get shot at, so I will leave him. Should have unloaded the tank here and unloaded the mechanized unit where I'm standing right now. So, slight miscalculation. Alright, so he's gonna have that captured. That's okay. Next thing's next. We're gonna bring you up here. As far as you'll go. And then rockets. Good job. Alright, and move you into the woods. And we're going to cover with the tank unit here. No one's going to be producing any units today. You move. There. Okay. Not much I can do with you. That's not ideal either. Well. Alright. It hurts. Alright, I guess I got Sammy's power, her light power, or regular power. I'm not going to use it right now because if I get all the way to the point where I need her superpower, which I hope not to need. So we're gonna want. Let's see, what can I attack here? Attack these 3 units. Excellent. Alright, so I will just unload you here. You can unsubmerge. And you guys can move up as far as you can move. You're getting back on the lander. I will leave you here, but I'm going to attack this guy. I'm not attacking units on freaking bases, or headquarters that get super big bonuses. And up here, and that'll be that. E, come on, let's play. So this is her train tactics. Oh, I'm sorry, prime tactics, which basically doubles the defensive bonuses that she gets from terrain. So, you know, in plane she gets 2 stars instead of 1. You know, on the headquarters she gets what we will only consider as infinite stars, because that is what it very much feels like. It feels like she is operating on infinite stars. Alright, and then we're going to use you to bomb. So as you can see, she's got 6 stars, which means that should devastate an infantry unit pretty badly, and it is not even registering as all that much. So, whatever. I'm not really going to worry about the damages it's going to do. Actually, that was pretty good. She's only on planes. Alright, and then we're going to move the infantry up. You can move up. Lucky. I'll pop the power next turn so I can start capturing the base. It'll be able to capture in 2 turns. So Black's troops arrive tomorrow. I wonder if Sammy's okay. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna pop the power. Double time. Kinda screwed this up by not not being decisive, I guess is what I should put it. Damage, jeez. Congratulations, Sammy, you won. Phew. I came through somehow. Now I'd like to talk to our energetic little friend again. Sammy, drag her over here, please. Yes, ma'am. ... Wait a minute, this isn't the brat, this is the dummy. She escaped, unbelievable. She played us like a pair of fools. Black's troops are closing in, let's get out of here. What a troublesome pair they've turned out to be.
Mission complete.
Victory. Blacks, 300. Lash, she's going to be a handful. It's true, she is going to be a handful. Alright. More points. Lash is sad, Sammy's happy. We're going to move on to the star mission, or whatever you want to call this. Well, actually, I know what it's called, but a little bit of not thinking, that's always good not to think. Yeah, so we're gonna do this mission. Once we do it, it'll have Orange Star will be liberated, and like I said, we'll be able to move on to blue and yellow. But we're gonna have to wait till next time. This mission's gonna take probably about 10 minutes. Again, pointing the stats, but we'll see what I can do next time.